Google Lens adds a small new feature that I think you might like. So let's dive in. If you're not familiar with Google Lens, at its basic component, it is an image recognition tool. It is powered by artificial intelligence, thank you Google, and some algorithm baked in that will identify objects and text. How you access Google Lens is through google.com, or if you're on an iPhone or an Android, through the Google Search app. How I primarily use Google Lens is in the browser. Go to google.com, and then in the search option there, you'll see a little icon that looks like a camera. And if you hover over it, it'll say search by image. When you click on that, a little pop-up window opens up, and then you can copy in a link to an image, or you can upload or drag and drop an image from your desktop, laptop, or mobile device. So let's take this image right here that I've got as a working example. I'm going to drag this image over to Google Lens. We're going to drop it in here. Google will then use its magic to identify where this place is, even if the image is very small in this case. And it had accurately guessed exactly where this place is, which is the Piazza Navona. So I identified the object right away, and it's giving you examples over here on the right-hand side. And the new feature that they added was find image source. So now you can search for the source of that image. So if I click on find image source, it will, to me, what it does is it reorganizes the list of images that we just saw into some chronological order. And it also displays a date of when that content, in this case, the image, was seen or posted on the web. So we still have to do our due diligence here and look at it from a research and intelligence perspective to identify the origin of this image. What Google tries to do is give you exact matches of that image. Another option when it comes to searching Google for an image is if I were to look at an image, let's say right now I'm in LinkedIn, and if I right-click on that image, I have the option to search image with Google. Now, this is different than using Google Lens. What Google will try to do is identify the area or the thing or the subject that it thinks you are looking for. And in this case, it is Green Park. I'm not necessarily looking for Green Park. And what it will also try to do is give you visually similar images, none of which really resonates with the King of England, as is the case here. So be careful when you are looking at using the search Google feature versus searching the Lens feature. So if I go back to this image and copy the image address, go back over to Google Lens right here, and we'll click on the Google Lens or search by image, paste in that link that we just copied, and then click on search. It will then identify or try to find who exactly I'm looking for. So right now it's focused in on the King of England. And if I crop it in a little bit more, it will specifically search for the King of England. It won't try to find an exact match of the entire image. It will only try to find an exact match of the thing that I'm focused on, which in this case is the King of England. If I were to move that over to this gentleman here, it will try to identify that gentleman, and not very successfully. However, if I were to stretch it out through the entire image, it will then again go through and try to find the image that best matches. And in this case, we have one from the Wall Street, Yahoo, Vanity Fair, the US Sun. They're all using the same type of image. So in this case, I want to find the image source. So I'll click on Find Image Source, and we'll see here that this is from 2022. And again, we have to do our due diligence here and do our research to find out the origin of this image. So let's take another example using Google Lens. And this is another image that I found over on LinkedIn. It was an advertisement for Mercedes. And what I'd like to do now is try to find where this image was taken. And to do that, you can use this crop in tool And we're going to focus in on this area over here where I think it has the strongest ability to figure out where it is. And we don't want to get the car. We don't want to get the helicopter. So if we just do that, let's see what results we get. So we'll try to find an exact match to the image. And it looks like we've got a couple here, maybe at least one here from TF Cornerstone Retailers Show Why. I'm not sure. That looks very similar. Different angle, but very similar. We can adjust this down a little bit. So maybe it'll be more building, less sky. See if we got more results. No, I think it's still this one. So it looks to be, if I click on that, it opens up a new browser window, and it looks to be Long Island City. So you can see how powerful this tool is. You don't have to take in the whole image. You can just focus on a particular part of the image, and Google will use its AI and algorithms to try to find a match to exactly what you're looking for in that image. So you can see why Google Lens is a very popular tool among open source intelligence users, and it's one of the ones that I go to all the time. If you have any comments about Google Lens, post them in the comments below. Let me know what your results are like when you use Google Lens, or if you're using this new feature called Find Image Source. To me, it looks like it's just realigning things that are found on the right-hand side with images into a more linear way to determine date by. So let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching this video. I appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next video.